The project Invisible Exhibitions is situated in Froseke, in Småland, Sweden. Froseke is quite a typical town for the area. Once hosting multiple factories and providing jobs for the residents, it now has very few companies operating. The population has declined for decades, leaving abandoned sites and structures. On the countryside in this area you find quite a few artists. Occasionally you would come across an exhibition here, but they barely manage to reach out of their context and local bubble. You are more likely to find an historic exhibition about the past, the good old days. In urban settings, one finds more prestigious and contemporary exhibitions. In terms of art and culture, the countryside appears invisible to many. To add to the cultural landscape of contemporary art, we wanted to create exhibitions in the region and critically examine visibility and exposure. Who do we make art for?
You think we can take a shortcut?
Let's try.
As mentioned before, the countryside offers an incredible variety of half-public abandoned sites. After the first encounter with each location, we tried to unlearn their status quo as abandoned. Based on the inspiration provided by the space and its artifacts, we have chosen several works of ours that would accentuate the atmosphere the way we understood it. The rural does not disappear instantly, it may fade gradually instead. One of the first obvious stages is the lack of purpose of places. Once they are out of use, places are also unmaintained, which does not save them from becoming socially invisible. Socially invisible because the place is not entirely there, as long as there is no known reason to conceive it.
We keep breaking the fish line.
This construction gave us little information by itself, yet in correlation with its surroundings, we concluded it could foster an exhibition built around the broad topic of animals. On the other hand, here we have the very opposite situation, as the location's artifacts do not match the environment specifically. Therefore, we displayed pieces that share similar tones of obscurity, absurdity, and sexuality. The White Cube, as we nicknamed the construction, owns the most prestige out of all three, at least in our imaginations. Due to its white walls and elongated surface, we afforded to assemble a simple and usual gallery circuit inside of the building. We bring no publicity to these invisible exhibitions in order to show how potential can be looked over depending on the visibility of the place. The mice exhibition is yet another metaphor that stands for the motif of visibility. The miniature exhibition itself could be read as an exhibit, but also as a standalone event hidden inside. Other than space, time is also relevant in order to create an event like an exhibition. Therefore, we had an inauguration for each of them.
Do we curate now?
Of course, curation must be part of the process.
This is a skater boy caught on tape by Erasmus. This I took in a park in Brasov, Transylvania.
No matter how it's done.
Two friends. There we have a photo series.
Here we have Rasmus's exhibition, Rasmus's collection of pictures from around Europe. Here we have some depictions of seke, layers of different opacities of houses from around here. Here I've made a collection on guilt. The exhibition ends with two other drawings of mine in ink.
Natalie and Magnus are two local artists from Frozek. They create most of their pieces in the old mirror factory, where they have set their workshop, where we also plan to host the exhibition together. The exhibition will consist of different mediums, like music, film, painting, photography, and mixed media. The concept of the exhibition could orbit around Frozeke and the way we perceive this place, based on our very different experiences with it, as native, local, or visitor. This is the result of our collaboration with Frozeke.
Apple bottom jeans, jeans on the floor, jeans on the floor, the floor, jeans on the floor, jeans on the floor. I forgot the lyrics.